Hi, I'm Dr. Karen once again. I have a very exciting day today. We had Bob Irwin here and his friends, which was great. So we introduced Bob to all of our tree kangaroos in care, and and had a bit of a chat to him. So you'll be seeing some videos hopefully from our visit.
You know, I think one of the major problems is their habitat is slowly but surely being destroyed, and when we start to lose the corridors between these big areas of rainforest, then we have a major problem. And I actually can't believe that these beautiful animals still don't have a threatened status. And so I'll be making some inquiries and see if we can change that.
There's talk of logging some of those corridors. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't think you can print any of my thoughts on the logging column. I saw a lot of this country in the early 1970s, and to actually look at it now compared to what it was then is really, really sad indeed. And if we continue the way we're going, beautiful animals like this won't be around.
What do you think
They'll
about
be gone.
What do you think about landowners with dogs? Do you think that the tree kangaroos have the right to go wherever they like on the tablelands, or does people have the right for their dog to own its acreage and destroy anything that comes on?
Well, Colin, you know, I think irresponsible people with dogs. I mean, you can't blame the dogs really. You know, you have to blame the owners of those dogs, and you know, it's an unfortunate fact of life that people don't seriously understand how important our native wildlife is. And while we've got packs of dogs wandering around, it's not just tree kangaroos either. You know, it's all the other wildlife in the forest that's suffering.
What do you think about the speed limit reduction that's been spoken about?
Well, look, mate. You know, I know it's 60 kilometres an hour through that area around the Melinda waterfall there, but it would be good if they extended the town limit of 50 kilometres out past that area. I mean, that isn't a really big deal, and I can't see why they couldn't do it.
They call this the tree kangaroo capital of the Tablelands or Australia. What do you think about that?
Well, it's the only place virtually you're going to find them, Colin. You know, this is why their status should be changed. You know, because they're just running out of room. And as natural progress of humans takes place, you know, you have more land clearing, you have more people, you have more dogs, and so we have more problems. And it would be really, really sad, wouldn't it, if your grandkids never ever had the opportunity to see creatures as really special as these are living in their natural environment. And there's a real possibility that could happen.
Well, we know Bob Catter is not real big on wildlife issues. Would you call on Bob Catter to intervene here and see what we can do to help these unique creatures?
I call on, you know, I call on anybody. I don't really care who it is, but I think we've really got to start to take some responsibility for what we're doing. And you know, I just you know, this is my first experience with a close encounter, and I just think these animals are so unique that, you know, there's something we should treasure.
Beautiful, mate.
The other thing you could say, just to add, they're only found here and nowhere else in the world. Yeah. So a lot of people think, a lot of Australians actually think that there's species in New Guinea. And they go, oh well, but there's some in New Guinea. But this species, particularly Lumholtz, doesn't occur anywhere else in the world, only between Cardwell and the Daintree, but mostly on the Atherton Tablelands. Sightings down Daintree, you know, those other areas is really rare, or are really rare. But up here on the Tablelands is where their stronghold, where most of their population is, and the majority of that is in fragments on private land that's not protected from clearing. So we will, you know, we could very well see the end of these in our lifetime. in the wild, and that would be extremely sad. 90% of Australians don't even know that tree kangaroos exist.
I know.
And then they think
You're talking to one of them.
and I even get, you know, comments about drop bears and all sorts of silly things. And then, you know, we have these two beautiful species in Australia, the bennets as well. And these guys are a little bit more in danger than bennets because of the population issues. And we have this animal here that, you know, people don't even know exists. It's unbelievable, isn't it, really?
It is.